What's going on, guys? It's Eternal here. I've made the decision to today push as far as I can into the Novice tournament because it ends today in like 10 hours or something. So I'm going to push into that. I'm going to show you why. So initially I wasn't sure what I thought about the tournament, but as I noticed I started to gather these points quite quickly. You can see I got the 500, so I got 516. I think I can get 300. I'm going to shoot for first. I want this gear, this 5-star speed gear. Really want that. So I can gain points by battling in the arena, pushing into dungeons, and pushing the campaign. So I'm going to go really hard on the campaign. I'm going to start pushing. I'm not going to start farming dungeons, but just trying to push the levels up a little bit. So I'll see what I can auto. I'm not going to worry about pushing into those dungeons too much, but just see what I can get, do all the missions that I can, just progress as far as I can, lots of arena, and I'm just going to go for it. So I'm on 516 points now. I've got just under 10 hours. Let's see how far I can get in that time and see if I can get that sacred I wish. See if I can get that ancient shard. I've already got 2. If I can make it 3, that would be great. So off I go. So I just got Rocktooth from beating the last boss on a campaign stage. This heal reduction is going to be really nice for pushing into the Spirit Keep. So I just wanted to highlight that. 633. I'm coming for you. I tell you, I'm coming for you. So I'm on 5 of 10 arena battles, medals, sorry, at the moment. So I'm just going to keep an eye on the arena, try and pick up some cheap wins where possible. Right. So I'm just going to go get my characters a little bit stronger. Actually, in fact, I'm going to pull some shards first. I'm going to pull some mysteries. See if I can get a rare. Oh, Honor Guard. Okay, I'll check him out in a second. Alright, let's go check Honor Guard out. So attack one enemy has a 50% chance to place a 25% decrease accuracy. Not great. Stealing 2 random buffs is nice. And block buffs. He could be useful in keeps, potentially. Yeah, magic keep. Okay, so I've got some basic gear on this guy. Let's crit rate up. I think I'll try these guys. Honor Guard actually hits quite hard, so Honor Guard actually performing almost as well as Guardian there. Okay, I think I need to change my team round. So I'm just trying Honor Guard and Guardian both out in the keep, in the magic keep, and just to see how they get on, because I think they're both pretty good for here. Particularly Honor Guard, he seems to be performing really well because he's affinity strong too. Nice. So I'm going to try and ascend Kale just to speed up my progress. Okay, so I'm just in the Arcane Keep now, just trying to get some of the medium potions for Kale so I can get that 3-star ascension. That will speed up my arena runs hopefully and make my win rate a little bit higher. That is because when Kale is ascended, his chance to crit on his acid rain goes up by I think it's 15%, so that'll be really great for arena. So this will give me the extra 50% chance crit. Okay, that's 9, 10 medals. Got it. Created champions, 40. Okay, so I've come back into the tournament just to check my progress, see how I'm doing, where my points are at, where my opposition's at. I'm catching up. I knew I would catch up. I'm a hardcore grinder. Okay, that's why I play Raid in games like Raid. I enjoy the grind. I enjoy, just kind of pouring hours into something, which a lot of people do not, and I completely understand that, but personally I quite enjoy grinding, knowing that if I put time into something I'm going to get something back, rather than just being extremely skillful. Obviously skill helps to be more efficient and help that grind, but being able to put in time and kind of be rewarded is quite nice. So I need to I'm still on this mission where I have to upgrade a champion to level 40. I'm not too far off, 37. Let's see where I got up to in the campaign. I didn't get far. So I've been pushing dungeons. I'm gonna drop you out, pop Elder in. I'm gonna give Elder a shot. Maybe not here, maybe Shield Guard would be better. I'll try Shield Guard. He's kind of low compared to the others, but with the affinity advantage, it makes a big difference. And this level is predominantly force, so you see you've got 3 out of 4 here straight away, force. So you're either going to want to be using force or spirit for this level. And this is why a lot of people can struggle with this level, particularly in the higher stages. Like, all look at this, all force. And the chances are your farmer is going to be one of your starters who are all magic, so they are weak in terms of affinity. So you see that, look at that. Targeting down my Kale, going for it. I might struggle a little bit with this level. Kale's down. I still got this though. Honor Guard is a really nice pull. I've been finding him really great. On my previous account, my main account, the dwarves had not been released, so whilst I was leveling up, the dwarves were not available. So there being more options is really nice, really nice. So lifesteal. You will probably be farming Valdemar Strait Brutal for your 5-star lifesteal gear later on. Just going to upgrade Shield Guard to 3. There we go, 3-star. I've actually decided to hold on to my ancient shards until a double drop event. That's because as a free to play, this 8% is so low. I'm not going to have tons of shards. It just seems like a better investment, and while in the short term it's going to be more difficult for me to progress through the campaign, in the long term it's a good game plan. So pooling resources, storing shards for these events, very worthwhile. At the moment we have the ×2 sacred event, but obviously as a new player, sacreds are not something that I am that are readily accessible to me. I am going to pull a few more because I'm only 10 points off the next tier. So 10 mystery shards. Let's get through this. Okay. 10 more brews. Clear stage 1 of the Finance Castle, so I'm going to move on to this now and try and push in there a little bit. You want to make sure for the Finance Castle you're using characters that have on their A1, so their first attack, their default, multiple hits ideally. For the earlier stages it doesn't matter too much because his shield only has 5 stacks, so he needs 5 hits on there rather than the 10 that it goes to later on. Turns out the finite even stage 1 is a little bit tough for me at the moment, so I'm going to come back when my team's a bit stronger. So I'm just farming some campaign, just pushing in a little bit further, like I said I would. I think I'm doing pretty well at the tournament. I think I'm approaching first place, but I will double check now. So another 9 points, awesome. Don't need those right now. Let's see how it, oh, are we number 1? Oh yeah. So, awesome, 6 hours, 16 minutes to go. I'm going to keep going because, like I said, I want that 1000. So I'm going to try and sneak up. Currently I'm needing to win arena battles, so I'm just at this point trying to push my characters up a bit. I'm going to get a bit more experience on some 2-stars, rank those up to 3, just kind of start building some momentum behind the characters, the champs. But as you can see at the moment the arena teams are starting to get a bit stronger. Not crazy strong, but stronger than I am right now, so like, you've got epics in here already, like, I can't deal with this. Look at that power rating versus mine. Even this, too much right now. So I'm going to head back to the campaign, rank up some characters, get a bit stronger, and come back. Okay, so I actually got to the 1000 mark, but I have some competition for first place for that ancient shard. Okay, so the tournament has finished. I've just woken up, so apologies if I look a little bit tired. So this is day 3 of the account. Oh, I finished second. Okay, so let's have a look. I was in first when I went to sleep, but obviously I didn't push up high enough, so that's fine. I mean, I'll take the gems. I got the speed gear. Speed gear rolled okay. 75 gems. I can't complain. I also pushed up and did a few more missions, and then I got to the Upgrade a Great Hall bonus. This is, so the Great Hall and the Arena are linked in the sense that the medals that you get from Arena are used to upgrade the bonuses in Great Hall. So we can see here I've got 34 and I need 50 to go up 1 level, so I need another 16. So I need to go and do that, but to do that I need to get stronger in Arena. So my Arena team is going to have to progress. What I will probably do is get Kale to 5 stars. So I'm going to work, I have been working a little bit on some food, but I'm going to work on more food. Like I've been considering feeding out some of these rares that I don't like. You probably okay. At the start of the game, you probably shouldn't feed your rares because you're not going to have many. But I know that this guy, I'm not going to use him anywhere. So the only time that he's going to be useful to me is for a fusion. Another champion that I could consider feeding is Skull Swarm. This is because he's farmable in the campaign. I'm going to hold on to my Shield Guard, however, because once he is fully booked, and it's worth noting, you can book a champion with copies of that champion. So to book an uncommon that is purchasable in the market and can come from mystery shards quite consistently, it's not bad. It's not too difficult to do this. So here we have 5 and here we have 6. So we need 11 copies total. I'm not going to waste books on him. I would be using copies. So I'd be using other copies to do that in the tavern. And you can see here I have a number of uncommons, so I'm going to get to work on ranking those up to then bump my Kale up and make him stronger. Oh, and I just wanted to say I also got my first clan boss reward, so I got into the, let's see what I get. There's 1 and 2. So I got some 3-star gear, some immortal, and it rolled speed. This is actually really useful for me early on, so I'll be using this now. Right guys, so that's all from me from this episode. I'm going to get to work on leveling my characters up, getting Kale up, ranking everything up, just kind of trying to push a little bit further, build a cohesive arena team that will hopefully work. I don't think I have all of the characters needed for that yet, so like I said, I'm just going to have to keep farming, getting my experience up, and pushing. So this is it from me, and hope to see you in the next episode. Thanks for tuning in.